my room, the screen lights up bright. Coffee brews, the hum of machines start. Designs flow, ideas ignite. Focus gaze lost in digital art. Keyboard clicks steady and strong. The hiss of coffee like a lullaby. Fingers dance on keys belonging. A world of pixels, my reality. Coffee steams in the corner of my desk. Designs come alive in the glow of my screen. Focused mind, no time for stress. In this digital brew, I'm free to dream. Sips of coffee, warm and sweet. Cloud lines dance in a digital beat. Alone but not alone in my own seat. In this digital brew, I find my feet. Cursor moves across the vast space. In the quiet hum, my thoughts embrace. Designs take shape in a digital race. A lone figure with a creative grace. Coffee brews a comforting friend. In the silence, my designs ascend. Focused heart, no need to pretend. In this digital brew, I am defined. Steel rises with each sip of joy. In the glow, my dreams come to life. Alone yet together in my own employ. In this digital brew, I thrive.
Welcome in. Sorry. I completely forgot I let my dogs outside. How's everybody doing today? Welcome in. I completely lost track of what I was even going to do. I'm sitting here and I was like, I heard my dogs barking outside. Oh crap, I need to bring them back in. Hey, the chain link. I printed it. That's it. This is what we catted the other day. That's just one plate. I've already printed 4 plates. Put them all together. Yeah, so this is our wire drag link for our cutter. I wish I would have we had a little bit more tighter tolerances on that. But anyway, good morning, Cruise and Grow. How you doing? Giggy Jack, thank you for lurking, my friend. How you doing today? Mr. Wizzix, how you doing, my friend? Yeah, so we can put the wire right through there, right?
Welcome, Tech Jeeper.
Tech Jeeper, good morning. Who else? Did I miss anybody else? Nope, we got it. All right, cool. Yeah, so, I'm not, I wish I would have, I did move these tolerances back in. Oh, Mr. Whiskers, thank you for the resub, my friend. 5-month streak. Let's go. So, yeah, that's for, I need we need 3 of these. Obviously a lot longer than what this is right now. But I do have what, 1, 2, 3, 4, I have 4 build plates, right? So Yeah, 4. I have one that just finished
Welcome
printing.
build_over_bot.
Yeah, with the matching. Yep. How you doing, Builder Robot? Welcome in, my friend. Good morning to you. So, I went and got a haircut yesterday. Went down to my sister's. My sister has her own salon, which I've been pushing her to do it for years and encouraging her to do it for years. And she finally did it last year, and very, very awesome. Very, very proud of her. But anyway, she pulled out this little hair dryer, this little thing. I was like, "What the hell's that?" You know? And she turned it on. It was like super quiet, but it was like blowing air like crazy. I think it's one of those like Dyson kind of weird things, whatever it is. I don't know. So I was like, I wonder if I can 3D print one of those. We're going to use this motor right here, and we're running a 12-volt battery pack to it, a 3S battery pack, and we're going to see if. I don't know. I don't know if it used. Let me. What time is it? 10 o'clock. My sister's probably up and about right now. Let me find out. Let's see if we can find out. I'll ask her. I'll ask her what kind of hairdryer it is. And then we'll look it up. She's gonna be like, what? Random questions to my sister. Anyway, so the idea that it's like a tube. It was really bizarre. Oh, it's my cat digging around in here. So let's get right into it, huh? Oh, that's right. There we go. A Dyson Supersonic. Let's look that up. No. It's not that. This is like... This, yeah, no. This is a Dyson Supersonic right here. No, it was like a long tube. Real skinny. First off, I need to find out what the motor size this is. I think it's a 50. Yeah, it is a 50. So we're making a hair dryer. There's your makeup stream. If we do like, I'm going to incorporate this directly into the impeller. So if that's 50, and we come out to, now we need more airflow than that. See, it was like the size. It was like the size of this, but like a really long tube. What if we go 80? We might as well just make our own thing, right? Do a 4mm on the on that. I know, right? That's what I'm thinking too, BuilderBot. If we're doing a hair dryer, isn't that close enough? You guys can tell me to do a makeup stream. What the heck? Maybe for the right level of hype train, I'll put on blue eyeliner or blue eyeshadow. Well, I'll attempt to. It will probably end up looking like a clown. Blue will bring out my eyes. Would that be a freaking weird stream? Okay, let's finish this sketch. Let's go with, what is my cat getting into? There. Oh, I see what it is. My child, Shark Speed Style. My child left his freaking cake container underneath the freaking couch. What did you say here? Shark. Speed Style. It was something like that. That's not it. That is not it. I don't know. But it's, you see the design, it was straight up and down instead of angled. But it was very similar. We're getting close. We are getting close. Yeah, like maybe it was the pro version, I guess. But we're getting close. We're getting close to it. Yeah, it's something like that, you know. No, that's the angled one. But yeah, we're getting close with the pro version. With the pro version of it, we're getting close. I think what we're going to do with ours, I think what we should do with ours is we're not going to be able to put a heating element into this because it's going to melt, right? So how small of a bottle of butane can we get? Sounds like you need HTP. I know, right? What if we, for our heating element, use butane? HTPLA should handle ceramic heater for the heat gun. I have some nickel. I have some nickel wire. What's that called? That nickel, the heating element wire? I have some of that. Well, what? Maybe I tell you what. Why don't we design this for an actual, for some high temp heat, some kind of heating element in here, and reach out to Polymaker and say, hey, send me some of your stuff, and we're gonna make a hairdryer out of it. Yeah, that's the nickel chrome. I knew there's more to it than nickel. Yes, that's what we're going to do. We're going to design this, and then we're going to reach out. He said, reach out to Pete. We'll send it. We'll reach out to Pete and say, hey, check this out. So what we'll do is, I have the motor. I need to get an ESP because I burned up all my ESPs, and all the other ESPs that I have, they're in other projects. Ooh, make it hot enough to take the wisp out of it, huh? We're basically making a heat gun, right? So let's do that. I have ceramic. I have ceramic resin. We could do a internal. We could do an internal ceramic sleeve. But if you make a changeable top, you can also make it work as a wand, making it really useful. This is what could possibly go wrong, right? What could possibly go wrong? Oh man. Okay. Let's get this figured out. So we're going to do what do we do? We did 80, right? How long do we need this thing to be? We could go 140. Yeah, we'll go 140. 140. Oh, no. We need to take that back. That needs to go 70. That way, we can keep this at 40. Hope everybody had a great weekend. F-140, we're good on that. What can we make go wrong, right? That's what the whole point is. I know we have not done destruction. We have not done fire and destruction for quite some time in this channel. I've been slacking on that department. I'm jonesing. I'm getting itchy for it the same as y'all are. Okay. I don't know if I like that at that. So let's edit this feature and let's take this to. Take it to 200 millimeters. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, 200. No. Should we make it short and stubby? Let's make it short and stubby. Well, actually, let's take it at 80. That's 160. A twist lock adapter, like you're talking about attachments for the front. Yeah, we can do that. I think what we need to do is let's go into GrabCAD for a second. I'm pretty sure they have this motor in there. And this motor that I'm using is a 50. Oh, that's only a 360 kilovolt motor. It's not gonna spin that fast. Well, it'll spin fast enough. $50.10. I know they have this motor in here. There it is. Yeah, a wand to quickly remove wisp. Yeah, we'll try that. What the heck is this? I am signed up. I must hit the wrong button. Yeah, so my whole morning is like completely out of whack. I actually had a planned stream. We were going to make so my son and I yesterday stopped at this resale store. Let me see if I can find. I found this really cool thing. Let me see if I can find this. I found this lamp that had a speaker in it. There's a Bluetooth speaker. I don't see it here. Let's see if we can do an image search of it. And I was going to make that, I was going to design that up today. And we're going to use an ESP32 for the whole Bluetooth thing. I don't see it here. But anyway, it was a lamp, right? It was a desktop lamp, but it had a speaker, a Bluetooth speaker in front of it. And I was like, well, let's try to make that. Ooh, isn't this pretty cool? But I can't find some things. So yeah, and then it just went from there. So now we're making it. Now we're making this. All right, might as well, right? Let's go and cancel that. I need to open up that download. And apparently it does not want to extract. This gives me a rotor, a stator, and then a blank. This blank one must be all combined. Yes. Export. All right, cool. Oh, how are we going to put this together? So I can put the impeller on it, no problem, but then once we put this in, we'll have to cut this and piece this in. I'm not sure how well I like that idea. Okay, I tell you what, let's get rid of this body. Hey Ramon, how you doing, my friend? Well, okay, that, where it's at. this body. We'll delete this body. We'll start off with the impeller. Oh my God, look at all those triangles. Look at all those faces. Back in bed. But you're okay. Are you like back in bed because you're sick, or are you just, it is what? I hope you're not sick. All right, so let's try. Let's do an offset plane. Oh! I'm not going to show the branding and all that stuff. This is conductive filament. This is a TPU type conductive filament. It's a TPU after some research I did. It's supposed to be used in, like, you can use this in like 90% of your printers. You imitate a Jedi in the garden. Oh, one of those kind of I'm going to bed situations. Yeah, so this is like TPU. It's supposed to be able to use it through all your, like 90% of the current market printers. You should be able to use this through it. There's a bunch of other filaments from this company, but this is what I got from Luke, Digital Dragon. It came in mail yesterday, so we got an idea for this. We'll probably work it. A large box of MakerBox samples to Merv. I should do that with mine too. I have like 4 years of MakerBox samples. They're scattered all over my room. There's one right here. Yeah, they're all over the place. Well, not on the floor, but they're all through there. I have boxes and boxes and boxes of them. Exactly. I use them. I do use them. Rushmaster, how you doing? So yes, I got an idea for this. I don't know if it's going. I'm going to try to bang it out this week. My stream schedule is changing. This week will be the start of it. I'm going to be streaming more 3D printing stuff. It's going to be during the day. You might like, yes, Cruising Girl. I have some filament. I have some sample filament that's like crazy expensive. But you're going to see a lot more. You're going to see a lot more 3D printing streams. Daylight, probably maybe three or four times during the day. It's going to be a little bit. They're going to fluctuate between my normal time at 12:30 or 2 o'clock. They're going to fluctuate, but it's going to be in the afternoon because I no longer need to go and get my child from school, and also hold on. Okay, sorry about that. I'm drinking bubbly stuff, so yes. All right. My son, hey Toby, how's it? The long lost son. How you doing, my friend? Yeah, my child has officially moved. Yesterday was his last day here, and he went off with his mother somewhere. Well, I know where they went, but anyway, so
It started for 90 seconds.
he's here like every other weekend now. So there's no, yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot more streaming, but we'll see how long that lasts. I don't think it's gonna be that long. I give it 4 weeks. I give it 4 weeks and then he'll be here. I give it 4 weeks. Oh, it's all good. Brain Blaster, sour candy, and they are supposed to be 5. I give it a 2. I almost got my hands. Oh, yeah, possibility. Very, very possible. Very possible. Yeah, no, Tubby's all good, my friend. It was an agreed thing. He spends the summer down there with her, and I still see him throughout the month. You know, so the whole I won't see him during the week. Like I always saw him during the week, right? Plus the weekends, but yeah. So now the weeks, now it just, yeah, it's so he's still around, and that's only for a summer thing. Then once summer's over, in the middle of August, he will be coming back here. In the middle of August, he'll be coming back to my house, and he'll be staying at my house. Huggy Wuggies! So, it does. It does give a little bit more time. It's going to give me some sleep is what it's going to do. It's going to give me some sleep. But I can't go more than 2 days without seeing my child. So it's going to be an interesting change. But it'll give me some time over the summer, throughout the week to actually be able to stream a little bit more, and as well as some sleep. Because, you know, I get home from work at like 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. I sleep for like 2 hours, and I'll do a stream, and then I'll go and pick him up, and we'll come back here, and then I'll take like a 2-hour nap before I go to work. And then have to hurry up and rush back. So that rush won't be there. So I'll actually be able to get home at like 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, my normal time in the morning, and I'll be able to sleep through the afternoon, and then like wake up at 2 o'clock and do a stream, and then go to work or something. So it's gonna be an interesting change, but it's all good. All right, what am I doing here? Oh, we selected this plane. That's what we did. Screen. There we go. Hey, Cat, how you doing? You had a lot to do? Yeah, don't we all? We all have a lot to do. How are you doing, my friend? I'll do 4.5 on this for this hub. Bring this out to 50. We'll go with 52, why not? Okay, how do we want to do this here? Well, one of the reasons why I didn't go to the event yesterday was because I wasn't. Yeah, how was it? I know you sent me text messages saying it was awesome and it's big and everything else. I hope you got pictures. I'd love to see it. UH1, welcome in, my friend. How are you doing today? Seeing that we're off topic for the moment, listen to me. We are always off topic. We are always off topic. That's one of the main things that I stress on this stream in this channel is there is no topic. We go off the rails like crazy, and I encourage it. I completely encourage going off the rails. inspired you to get back into CAD working again? Well, you're very welcome, my friend. I love CAD and I love seeing what other people can do. It's awesome. But yeah, as far as topics, if you want to go out and switch it up, just switch it up. You just want to be polite. And, that's very thoughtful of you, my friend. But my stream, like this channel, is basically it's based off of going off the rails. I don't think we've ever had an actual stream on the 3D printing side that stayed on topic. I don't think we've ever gone. It's always gone off rails. But thank you for the consideration on that. Yeah, I don't get all bent. I know there are channels out there that like get all bent out of shape and all that other stuff. But this is a hobby to me. This is a hobby to y'all. It's just we just come in here and hang out and make stuff. Please disturb. Yeah, that's what we should just please this. Oh, Cruising Girl. I updated Lumia Stream to another beta. So I don't know. I don't know if anything's gonna change. Dark Third Dimensions. Welcome in, my friend. Oh, really? 5 to 6 hours up there walking around? Yeah, see, I didn't want to take the chance. I looked at the weather and it said it was like supposed to rain all day. And I was like, you know, it's like a 2.5 hour drive for me. And I'm like, do I really want to rush down, leave super early in the morning, rush down there, drive for 2.5 hours, have it rain, and then drive, no, 2.5 hours back, no. And there's also the thought, no, I had of getting down there, seeing everything. I'd have to leave because I had to be back here at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'd have to leave at like 1:30, but no, 1:30, 2 o'clock. Yeah, about one, like between 1 and 2, I'd have to leave down there. So if I got down there at like 10 or 11, I'd only be able to spend like 2 hours down there. So I called. I said, no, we're just not going to do that because I had to get home and get ready and get rushed out the door and all other stuff. So I was like, no. Yeah, I do. GCat, I do upload them to YouTube. I was slacking for like the past few weeks. I've been kind of slacking. So I just uploaded some the other day. I just uploaded a few. I also have to be cautious of what I upload over onto YouTube because I've been using some other. Right now we're on a paid music service, so it's great for both platforms. When I was doing the whole Spotify thing, YouTube's been flagged. I got a strike the other day. Well, not a strike, a warning. Not a warning. I had to share my revenue for that stream over on YouTube. That popped up the other day. So we're not going to be doing too much. The stuff that has Spotify, when we're playing Spotify, doesn't get uploaded. When we're playing this music right here, it does get uploaded. When I get the room done here, which I know I keep saying that, which I was actually thinking about with my son not being here now, I can probably bang it out pretty quickly, get some of his stuff out here. But anyway, when we get the whole room down here, there's going to be a workbench behind me with cameras, and that's going to be my dedicated YouTube stuff. So I'm going to get back into YouTube Shorts, and I'm going to get back into my YouTube long formats, and not just uploading from Twitch. It's actually going to be YouTube content. Going to get back into that again. So we got a whole bunch of changes going on this year. It's just a matter of it's been a matter of finding time to do it, and now I'm going to have the time to do it now. Came from all the way from the UK. You're into third model training in FreeCAD. constraints are important. Yeah, I was a huge, self-leading key. Well, it's all out there, my friend. Yeah, now Toby, there is a year long. I think it's a year long. I think it's open all year long. But there's a museum up there. I don't know if you had a chance to go to the museum or not. I don't know if this was incorporated. I don't know because I've never been down there. I've never been to that museum. But there's a World War II air museum that I think it's open all year round. Let's do 51. There we go. Now I got to figure out, but yeah, I used to use FreeCAD a lot, and a year ago I switched to Fusion. I still have FreeCAD. I still got a lot of designs in FreeCAD. Got to think about how I want to. We'll finish this sketch out here. Oh. We got to figure out. Yeah, there is definitely. It's definitely got more time on my hands now. It's based around it. Has a huge private artillery. Oh, don't let me around that. Okay, so these are M3 nuts. We'll use these, which are the 12 millimeters. Yeah, I was looking forward to going to it, but just the way everything panned out, especially with Murph coming up here in 2 weeks. I got a bunch of stuff going, just a bunch of stuff going on. Just had to call it. And you're close to it, so I know your area and I know where that was. Did you get rain down that way? Did it rain for you yesterday? We got a little bit up here, but not much. We just got like a little sprinkle here and there. Because I'm pretty sure that where the event is and where you live share the same weather pattern. I'll be right back. Okay, back. Yes, I'm going out to Murph. Only a 40-minute drive for you. Yeah, I figured it. Just thinking of it like off the top of my head, I figured it's pretty close to you. Why is my desktop audio is off? Oh, there we go. Okay. I know I want to bring this down. I have this idea, but I'm struggling a little bit to remember how I did it. All right, where is that motor again? Need to see what the height is. In Germany, huh? Yeah, I'll be out there for Saturday. It's a 7.5-hour drive for me. I'll leave Friday night. Saturday morning at probably like 1 o'clock in the morning and drive out. I'll be
Welcome, Layers with Lily.
Layers with Lily, welcome in. How are you doing today, my friend? I don't know if these go the whole way through or not. They probably do. Yes, they do. They do. They go the whole way through, and they lock that. So we got to make sure that that's backed off. You're from the north part of Germany. I was just listening to a bunch of things with the Berlin Wall and all that. I did not realize that that city was divided within. The city was divided within the division of the country. It's quite interesting. It was a nice little. It was a nice little podcast or a documentary to listen to. I have a piece of the Berlin Wall. It was my grandfather's. I got all my grandfather's World War II stuff. And then when that whole thing happened, when it all came down, you know, you were able to get a part and had a little plaque done and stuff for my grandfather. All right. That looks promising. Oh, you're very welcome, Layers with Lily. Everybody, make sure you're heading over there, giving Layers with Lily a follow. Just love the streams. Very, very high energy. So we're gonna take this to 7 millimeters. I have no idea what that says. Okay, 7 millimeters is going to be this. We need to do these holes first, though. So we should CAD for these holes. going to do freehand this. This is a nice tool to use for the circle, the 3-point circle. If you don't know, if you don't have any of this lined up, you don't know what it is, you come in here and click your first point, click your second point. You can click these points anywhere. Your second point and then your third point, and there's your circle. I usually find like a reference like this to where then I can come now straight across. All right, so there's our holes. Cancel this, and then we need to sketch dimensions. And that dimension is saying it's what? 2.9, but we want it. How big are the, we want this like what, like 3.5, right? Yeah, 3.5. .5. And that's how you get your center points for holes that don't line up. Like this one here, this circle was lined up right in the center. We'll do a, we'll lock it in place. What? Oh, it already has one. That's why. We're already constrained on that. Okay. I was wondering what was going on there. Okay, we'll finish that sketch. Oh, we need to select this as well. So there's 7. So at this point, that is our screw size going into there. We'll join that. We're going to do another sketch off of this. A cheese head. M3. This is going to be a 12. We'll just do regular that. I'm playing around. I never used this before. I know it exists. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. Right there. I'm looking for it to do that. $12 millimeters. And we are good. What? We don't need this one. Is that internally? Did we just add that? Yes, we did. Fasteners. There we go. Now we have our fasteners. Now we can create another sketch. Let's make our well, we'll keep them as they are. So we have this right here. So what I basically did is just add the screws. The screws that I just added are the exact same size, so we don't have to tap it, because no, it's going into the metal that's already tapped. So this is going. What we're designing right now is the turbine, the impeller that goes around it, and then so the through holes that we have it'll just go straight through. They're not threaded. They'll just go straight through, and then yeah, this body right here, they'll go straight through it. So they'll slip right through down into our motor, which is tapped.
It started for 90 seconds.
Let's see here. You don't want to change colors, do you? Get a nice there we go. Let's take this to 7. There we go. They're countersunk. We should be okay. That's what I'm looking for right there. Countersunk, we got clearance here for the screw to go down through, and then they'll screw into the side here, into the motor mount. We can bring this down. Okay, I think we're good with that. Let's go with I guess we could start shaping this, because that's going to use a lot. This circle here can be. All right, I see. I made a mistake here. We're gonna have to redo a little bit of this. We can keep these sketches, but we need to cut this. No, that would be wrong. I know how we can do this. That is important. We cannot penetrate that line. Let's finish the sketch. Actually, let's take... That way we get a little bit more body there. All right, now we can do some magic. Oh no, it's really magic. Here's how we're gonna do this. Take that up to there, join that. Now we're gonna come into the side here. We're gonna start here. That looks about right. We'll just revolve this. All right, so how do we want to make this impeller? That's yeah, that's German. They're off in their own little their own little conversation. I think it's pretty cool. How can we how can we do this? Yeah, because yeah, it is pretty cool. Toby and I explore the task. Toby and I attend the Printopia events together. This will be our 3rd year, huh? And we live fairly close to each other, so keep trying to set up a time so we can do some photography. 'Cause we both do photography. Should be easier to set something up this year. With my son being down at his mother's for the summer. What kind of photography do I like? I don't really know. I guess more... I do a lot of different things, but nature, landscape, nature, wildlife. I think that's the most... I've done a bunch of studio work. Okay, so as far as people catching authenticity of people, I'm huge into that. You got a face where you're really into film photography. I've been doing photography for what, about 28 years now, 27, 28 years now. I started in film and then I went digital. I want to get back into film. What I really want to do, I want to do medium format. That's my next adventure I want to get into. I've been searching around for a medium format camera. I want to get into a single shot film medium format. Yeah, Printopia will definitely be fun this year. Oh, your Lobo got stolen? Yeah. I downloaded a few. I thought about 3D printing my own medium format. Vernex Stories, thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. I'd love to get back. I'd love to try. That's what I'm talking about. Dark Third Dimensions. One of those accordion ones. I have files for it. I need to find a lens system for it. That's my only issue. I can use my current lenses, but yeah, gotta find a lens. Authentic photos for events. Yeah, so I enjoy doing street photography. One of the things, I did a lot of weddings, and they loved the fact that I really didn't pose people. Like I'd walk around, I did the whole reception kind of thing, right? Or not, the ceremony kind of thing, but I spent a lot of time during the reception just snapping pictures of people without them even like really realizing, and I was capturing them being themselves. So a lot of people really like that. It's very nerve-wracking. You still have your camera. I was looking at cameras. I was actually looking at cameras the other day. I was thinking about getting one of the new Nikon Zs. Candid photos, yeah. Always did a lot. Love doing candid photos. What's that you sent up? Oh yes, I'd love to have one of these. That's not the right thing to put on screen. Yeah, I would love to have one of these. I'd so love having one of these cameras. You still rock your Nikon? That's what I use. I use all Nikon. I have an old D3100. That I love that camera. It's just a small little thing. I keep trying to get teaching my son how to use it. But I got a Nikon D3100, a Nikon D7200, which is my favorite by far. That is my favorite camera. That's my favorite body. That 7200. I love that. That thing is like, it's just packed so full of features. It's one of those things where a company comes out and they jam all this stuff into a product, and then they're like for the following year, like, oh no, what did we do? You know, it's like we put all these features in it. We got to remove these back out. You know, they completely went crazy with all the features and everything, and then they realized then it's like, oh, we shouldn't have done that. So, because then the 7300 came out and they lost a bunch of stuff. Because I mean, the 7200 has dual slot for it. No, it's got a bunch of stuff in it. And then I have a D810. The flash is synced. Yeah, the stuff. Yeah, I used to develop film years. I haven't done it in a long time, but if I would go with a medium format, I definitely would start developing my own. If I go back into film, I would. I would use. Biggie, how you doing, my friend? I saw you're playing Trucking Simulator. I popped in real quick. How you doing, my friend? Welcome in, Raiders. I'm Shenanigans 3D. We're designing in a hairdryer today. Why? I have no idea why. It's just something that just kind of came to mind. We're making a hairdryer that we're eventually going to try to actually make it useful. But welcome in, Raiders. Shenanigans 3D, chat in the real world. We do everything from CAD to 3D printing, and you'll find some IRLs of trucking and just my son and I being out and doing stuff.
_G.
Morning! What were you up to? How's your stream? How did your stream go today? I noticed, like I said, I noticed you were on earlier that you're doing Trucking Simulator. Was that right? Or is it Trucking Simulator? I haven't played that game in a while. What's new with you? Everybody, make sure you head over. Give Biggie a follow. Ooh, my leg cramped up. This is our CAD and Coffee kind of hangout. It's a little bit different than our normal CAD and Coffees, because our CAD and Coffee streams, which is in the mornings, on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday in the mornings, it's usually just you just see this. But today you're seeing this. Because usually when you see just this in the mornings in CAD and Coffee, I'm still in my PJs. I'm fully dressed today. Yes, y'all called that out the other day, but I'm not going to hide it. Okay. So right now we're making the turbine, the impeller for this. I'm trying to figure out how we're kind of doing like a reverse turbine. I play it in real life. You still in the PJs? Layers with Lily. We're making a hairdryer, right? So hairdryer, beauty, makeup. So there, we combined it. There's your makeup beauty stream. You're still in your PJs. And the overhead. Oh yeah, we got our overhead back. Oh that, yeah. There. Oh, here. And then look, we can check this out. This is our latest build. Make us this doesn't count. This is a drag chain for cabling for our laser cutter. Those of you who are jumping in here that new, we have a giant 1 meter by 1 meter laser cutter back here that we are slowly working on. It is almost done. We're just finishing up the wire management, and we got to build our own custom firmware for it. But once that's done, it's going to be ready to go. You suggest Mac for the vibrant colors. I saw that you mentioned that before, and I have no idea what you need. Yeah, the hairdryer should count a little. This is fun to play with. Oh, we can, you know what we could do? We could put this together and make a tracked mobile. Yeah. But this is the drag link for the wire. It's a wire harness. Wire will go through there, and then it will move back and forth like so with the laser. So that's our current project. Our next project after we're done with this, besides our little things, but our next big project is going to be a 900 by 900 by probably about 800 millimeter printer. Actually, so yeah, that's going to be that might take a while. Why is this going to? Did he fall asleep on us? Did who fall asleep? Why did I have a feeling I was going to take us to makeup? You guys are really like into this makeup for some reason. MAC Cosmetics. Okay. We will keep that in mind, I guess. We'll bookmark it for something. I don't know what for. Said I was going to do a makeup stream. Yeah, a makeup stream from the streams that I have missed. Not an actual makeup. Not an actual makeup stream. Now you want... I tell you what. Hold on. Y'all better make sure you go out and tell people to follow. Get this channel to 1,000. I wonder if this will work. I don't know if this is going to work or not. I played around with this one day. Instructions for use. Native, advanced, blur, retouch, what? Custom. Face. What's mouse do? I don't see it working. Filters count? Maybe. Auto framing, virtual white, no. Image, autofocus. What? Why would you put makeup on on a man? If you want to wear makeup, that's fine, but I'm talking about like this whole AI stuff. Am I under the right? I might not be under the right camera. I know you can do. I don't care. I wouldn't care one bit. For the right the right hype train level. It'd be funny. I don't know how to. Yeah, instructions for use. Oh, turn on the virtual camera. That's what I need to do. Turn on the virtual camera. If you fail to enable it, please close all programs on be using the original camera video stream and try again. Oh, I'd have to shut down this. I'd have to shut this down. I'd have to shut down. Just to know ahead of time if TechJeeper is going to clip it. Yeah, he probably would. That's TechJeeper. Yeah, I have to shut this. Failure to enable the virtual camera. Please close all programs that may be using the original camera video stream and try again. I'd have to shut the OBS down to do this. Yeah, I can't do that. Sorry. Can't do it today. We tried. There, I gave it to you. We tried. We're doing a hairdryer stream. We tried to do a virtual thing, but in order for that to happen... Wait a minute here. I think I can go into virtual on my... I think this tracks me. I don't know what blue does. Holy gosh, there's blue screen. Yeah, so white means AI, green is tracking, so that tracks me. And then blue, I guess, is a blue screen. You can have fun with blue screen, huh? Okay. Let's try to accomplish something. It's all done in my camera. You owe an ultrasonic night stream. Yes, see, you owe a makeup stream as well. Failed to enable it. Well, let's see if I can. It's a makeup stream. You owe one. It's a makeup stream. See, UH1. See, this is what I mean. We are completely. Let's see if I deactivate this. Yeah, no, it's not going to allow me to do that. Not without actually shutting down OBS. I'd actually have to shut down OBS for it to happen. And now I've lost my camera. And now we are back.
One pair of pants later.
What do you have here? Accept all cookies, why not? Check out our TikTok shop. What? Brain blasters. I almost got, so we were somewhere. Where in the heck were we? Oh, my son. Oh, my son and I, we kind of went exploring yesterday. Went down to get my hair cut yesterday morning at my sister's place, and then I dropped him off at his at Mimi's house, which was just right down the road. But I dropped him off at his grandmother at my parents' house. He was down there for an hour. So Pap got a new tractor. Pap got a Allison something. His grandfather, my dad.
Started for 90 seconds.
He's my. Your camera should be on your monitor. What? You playing Jesus. My camera should be on my monitor. I don't know what you mean by that. Oh. Anyway, I left my kid with my parents for an hour. He was nice and clean. I came back. He was in the barn, helping Pap tear apart things and tear apart one of his tractors, and he was covered from head to toe, just covered. I was like, what the hell happened to you? We got a bunch of errands to do today. You have to be out in public today. Get a new tractor and think it'll be clean. Yeah, he bought an antique, a 1932 Allison something to restore. Allison, what is Allison something? I can't remember. Okay, what is this? Products. But anyway, this during our adventures, we stopped at there's a new outdoor store in our area. It's almost like like a Big Lot and like a Big Lot. Big Lots, I guess it's called. Big Lots and Ollie's surplus store kind of all jammed together and had this like outdoor thing. Like it had all kinds of crazy stuff in there. But they had a bunch of old school candy in there. They had like all this like crazy candies, like all this sour stuff. And I thought about getting some, but and then they had all the old school candies. Yes, Allison Chalmers, right? They're orange. This is orange. He's got my pop's got like I don't know how many tractors. Like what? I think we almost a dozen antique tractors that he collects. Collects and restores. He just got rid of his John Deere he had. He had a John Deere A model, I think it was, or something like. He just sold that. Some guy came up from Texas to buy that, or was that his? No, that was his Ford. He had this little Ford. A guy drove up from Texas to buy it. It does take up a lot of room. Let's see if I can find it.
Welcome, Peslas.
Peslas, how you doing, my friend? Welcome in. So it was. I think this is it. Yeah, this is what he got right here. I don't know what. Yeah, this is what he bought last weekend. Because I just thought the whole way it's designed is cool. He's got to replace the bearing up here. He's got to do a bunch of fuel, but it fires up. The interesting thing about this. Oh, he's just back from a walk. Looking for a what? Happy Sunday to you. Looking for a hit or miss to make a ice cream maker. Oh, Builderbot, that's awesome. He's got a few of those hit and misses. Those are my favorite. The interesting thing about this tractor, which my father was pointing out because he drove it back from the event. There are. See if I can. Oops. There's an edit image. Yes. How can we magnify this? Oh, there we go. It's going to be all disruptive, but the brakes on this, there is not a single pedal for a single brake. All right, so most tractors have a split brake where you can, a pedal where you can split them, where you can brake one tire and let the other side free spin or power, whatever you do, so you can spin these tractors on a dime. These handbrake right here, and there's a handbrake right here. They are the only brakes on this tractor. So if you're driving down the road or driving somewhere, like coming down off the mountain from the event, and you need to brake both tires, you have to take your hand off the steering wheel and pull your left hand on this one and left hand on this one, or right hand on this one, and pull back your both. You have to use both hands to brake this tractor to use the braking. Oh, you're waiting for the peonies to bloom. I just planned a bunch of those, I think. I planned something. But yeah, those that know about tractors and stuff, like BuilderBot would know that. So you cannot, there's an independent brake on each tire. You cannot brake both tires at the same time. So yeah, that's what he bought. That's his newest edition that he needs to completely restore it. And it will look, when he's done with it, it will look, all of his tractors that he's done, it will look like it just comes off the showroom. He's got a bunch of farmalls. But yeah. So obviously my son was all like excited to see that. He's watching that back door looking for you to come and feed him. Okay, let's get back to this. We are going to go into surface. I'm going to turn the motor off, get rid of the motor. Get rid of these fasteners too. That way we're not hogging up resources. Surface. Let's go to 3D sketch. Oh, you're not going to work that way, are you? Let's try another way. We'll finish this sketch. We'll get back into solid. We will create a coil. So, what's on the menu today? Yeah. Nope. Cancel that. We need to go in the center. Cancel that again. We need to do an offset plane. Hmm. This is what we're going to use to make our turbine. Our blade. In order to save resources, we're going to take this, go all the way out to here. I'm on this resource saving kick right now because the 3D printer that I'm designing, that I'm kind of designing in the background, you know, off stream, is using a lot of, I'm having some difficulties because there's a lot of faces in there and a lot of triangles and all that fun stuff in that design, and it's bogging down the system. So we're going to take this two-sided. And there we can cut it. It is, yeah. That's my, you know, these little small things are no problem, but that big thing is like craziness. It was okay until it started to, add, oh, what's the word? All the motors and the fan blades and all the small detail. So I'll be removing all the small detail. See, I got a pretty large computer as it is, so it should have handled it pretty. I'm kind of reaching my limits on it, I guess. I mean, there is a lot of information in that design. I'm trying to remember how I did this. Oh, my sister finally responded. Okay, let's look this up. This is what started the whole stream today. Nice Bay hairdryer. Never heard of a Nice Bay hairdryer. Ionic Blow 1600. watts. Oh, geez. That's what it is, right there. Yeah, that's what it is. So it looks similar to what we were looking at. This might be this is only like, this is like half the price of what we were looking at earlier. But it is very super quiet and very powerful. So yeah, this is what led into doing today's stream. So we're gonna make one of those. Yeah, she's probably been up actually. She's probably out with she's probably out balking with my nephew. All right, so I need to extract this. I need this line right here. I'm trying to remember, does it modify it, I think. It's been a minute since I did it this way. It's not that. How did I do this? We select that. And I should be able to extrude that line. Okay, no, it's not in that. Let's go back into our coil. Oops, wrong one. This line right here is what I need. I need this line. And then what you do is you take this line and you thicken it. And then you can extrude it over to... And I'm trying to remember how I did that. It's not form. Like a slacker. Oh no, she sleeps just like I do. She was probably up at like 2 o'clock in the morning. That's fasteners. Don't need that. I can't remember how to do this for some reason. We can select it. It's not allowing me to. Hair dry. Not replace face. I'm gonna have to look up something real quick. I'll do it on my phone, it'll be easier. I tell you what, let me go into, just give me a second. Let's see here.
Welcome Digital Dragon 72.
Hey Digital Dragon, how you doing, my friend? What's this sign in confirm? Oh, I got too many windows open going on here. Digital Dragon, it came, I got it. I won't show the branding here, but yeah. This is TPU. I didn't know this is TPU. Got some breakfast and coffee? Awesome, my friend. Yeah, I did not realize. Okay, can you show the branding? Well, actually, look, pull it up. Yeah, so that's the branding. I don't even know how to pronounce it. I'll tell you what we're gonna do here. I'll bring up the website. They had a bunch of cool stuff. I was looking at the website when I got home this morning. I didn't get home till like midnight. This is a cool company. So this is what Digital Dragon sent to me. I have an idea of what to do. Echo Valley is 3D is a stateside reseller. Yeah, so it's like I'm curious. Are you able to? Is this going to be able to go through an AMS system? There's a bunch of stuff in here, like footwear, foamy, 95A, 60A. I have some 60A. That stuff is awesome. I don't have this brand, but I have some 60A filament. Yeah, look at the foamies in here. Oh, this is a nice color. That's a nice color, purple. I know, right? Awesome colors. Like, look at this green. Look at that mint. We should get some of the stuff in here and print some shoes or something. Oak is nice. Lavender. I love lavender. What is this? R-E-C-R-E-U-S. I don't know. Recreus? Filaflex. Yeah, look at these colors. I need to get my hands on some of this stuff. But this right here, oh, look at that blue. Conductive. This is what Digital Dragon sent to me here. So this is what I have in my hands right now. The thing I was looking, and it doesn't give, like the documents here. It does not give the ohms. Like it does not give the resistance. The value is not there. So I'm going to be testing out. We'll be playing around with this filament throughout the week on our streams, our afternoon streams. So we'll be testing out this filament. I have an idea. I have a model I want to do. I'm going to try to get the model done for to bring to you at Murph. I can't guarantee that, but I should be able to get something done with that. If not Murph, if I don't get it done by Murph, I can send you. I can get the model done, and the address on the envelope. That if I mail something to that address that's on, will that get to you? Okay. If I don't get it done by Murph, because Murph is like 2 weeks away, and I still have chips to do. If I don't get it to Murph, I'll get it done and I'll send it to you. What are you all meowing about? We're going to revisit an old project with that we used before, and I think it's going to be interesting because
It started for
it's
90
TPU.
seconds.
That's going to be interesting. I'm curious. I'm curious about it. I really am. Depend on the print characters. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Yeah. Yes. He's all wound up today for some reason. I'm not really sure why. Okay. What did you say the other was? What is that? Ecovate? Okay, so if y'all are interested here, I know over here in the U.S., if you're interested in getting some of this stuff, do they have this up now, filaments? What is this? Is this the little shop that you've been doing your thing at? Oh, they got a bunch of stuff in here. Oh, they have Capricorn in here too. Cookie Cat Capricorn. Do they have this up on their site yet? Oh, I love this one. They have a parking lot now. Oh, I love when businesses start up. It's so awesome. Do they have this on their site? This is all cookie cat stuff. There it is. PLA purified mineral. What is that? Oh, they got a bunch of filaments, huh? There it is. From a 400 square foot space to 3,000 plus. Oh, look at this peach colored. I am definitely going to. I am going to get my hands on some of this stuff. We should definitely test this filament out, like print stuff with this filament. We are going to do some things with the conductive, but we should get an order and a roll of this stuff, of this of the foam. They call this nude. So here's what we're gonna do. If y'all want to check out this site, whoops. If y'all want to check this out, we will do a copy and we will do a paste. Whoops. We'll redo that paste again. We'll pin this. So if you want to check out the site and get your hands on some of this cool looking stuff, looks like they got a bunch of stuff in here, accessories and another awesome place. Is this where they hold? I must have hit the wrong button. How long was I muted for? I must have hit the mute button when I hit the chat button. That's where you're holding your monthly meetups. I want to go down. I want to attend one of those. I do. I want to come down and attend one of your meetups. But yes, everybody, check them out. The link is up on chat. It looks like it's another awesome place. Luke is somebody, Digital Dragon is somebody I do trust with information and knowledge. So yes. Chat's the other direction. What do you mean chat's the other direction? No, I'm looking at my cat. Oh, you're a little skittish right now. Cool. Next one is June 28th. That's what, a week after Merv. I don't think I can swing that. I'd probably have to do maybe a July. July would probably be. Awesome. Cool. Okay. Make sure the volume is down on this. I'm gonna. Volume needs to be off. I just need to. Yeah. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Oh, really, Bill Robot? They sell bamboo, Flash Forge, and working on a couple other deals right now. I point up to the right, but the chat's to the. I don't know what I did. What I know what I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to get this. So this is what we got right now, right? I need that line, and we can select it, but once we get past this line, I should be okay. It's selecting that line. I don't think this is it. No, because this is just repeating it. Oh, wait a minute. I'm starting to remember now. I think it's project. I've only done it this way like maybe 2 times. All right, so we create, we go down to project include. That's it. Then we select that line. Okay. Project include. As create. And I do not have project include. What? Okay, I think we have to do this on a new sketch. Yeah, I don't have project include. That's what I don't have. I don't have project include. Oh, really? People are coming in buying rolls from you. So we're in Sketch. Create. Project include. There it is. There we go. Now what do I do from here? I know this is like completely, well, again, it's my stream. It always happens. And we need to bring that all the way back to the center. Finish sketch, and then we should be able to go to that surface, and then we do our okay. surface. There we go. There we go. But you are going up against that line, which I did not want you to go up against that line, which means we need to cancel that. We need to go back into our... This needs to come over here to this. Let's do edit sketch. .3D sketch. We need to come from the right. Because what we need to do is we need to extrude this along this path. So we're going to delete that. We need to select our right. Finish sketch. That should do it. Now, no, it's still pulling it off this. What am I doing here? I'm doing something like really wrong here. It needs to go from here. We're going to do it from the bottom in. That's what we're going to do next. We're just going to do it from bottom in. So we'll go back. Oops. All right, now let's try this. Our path is that. I don't think we have enough. I don't think we have enough coil here. Yeah, I don't think we have. I don't think our coils. I don't think our coil is. I don't think this coil's good. So let's get back to our coil. We'll edit the feature of the coil. There we go. That's looking better. That's looking better. I still don't think it's good. We gotta play around with this coil. So what I'm trying to do is see how this line is like this. We need to get that line moved in. I think that's what it is. I think it's the line is not getting moved in. But that line works. We need to move this guide rail, that's what we need to do. What if we... What if we do this? Set our path here, here. See if we can twist this. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. All right, so let's get this body out of the way. Get that. Get our sketch turned off for that. Now we can thicken this. That only took like an hour to do. There. Now, we need to create this form. That's what we need to do. I'm doing this like completely reverse from what I normally do. I think that's what the problem is. Cancel that. Let's go back to our sketches. Revolve this around. Oh, we need to go, okay. Cancel that. We need to go around the other way. This way is not going to work. So let's go back into that. Edit the sketch. Sounds like it's pouring down rain outside. There we go. Did we just lose our... How did we lose our body? Sure, we lost our body for that. Because we're cutting that. Okay, let's go back into revolve. Revolve that. Profile. We're going to do a new body. We're going to do a new body. Let's get rid of that. And we need this to cut that. Target body, that cut. All right, so we should have our body in here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. We need to cut that. Having complications today. I am. That will work.
It started for 90 seconds.
All right, this needs to be moved. This needs to be trimmed up down here. Faces. That's gonna move the whole entire thing. Well, I tell you what, we're gonna good where it's at right now. We can adjust that. We can adjust this parent item separately, and all the other ones will adjust. So let's say we're good. Let's revolve this to see where we're at. this needs to go back. That's looking a little bit better. I don't know how this design is going to work, but we're going to try it anyway. All right, so we need to make a sketch here. Just cancel that. We're experimenting right now. That's what this all is. We're experimenting with a design. Revolve this. That's a funky looking fan. Let's bring the motor. Oh, that's not the motor. Oh no, I lost my lighting. What the heck happened? Okay. I think my plug's loose or something. Get the lights back on. Yeah. So that's what we've done today. Absolutely. I can't believe it took this long to do it. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that video again. I don't know. I'm not happy about this. I don't like the way it turned out. The base is fine. The hub is fine. These blades, I need to watch that video again and relearn how to do it. I completely forgot how to do that. How to do those. It's a new way of doing it for me. It's a much simpler way to do it. But yeah, I'll have to go back and watch all of that. Hey, it happens. Don't remember everything, right? I think we're gonna call it here. How long have we been on for? 2.5. I was planning on around 2.5, 3 hours. So yeah, let's find somebody to head off to. I do got to get some sleep before work tonight. Making money. Who do we have that's out there right now? Usually have people start popping. Hey, K2 Kevin. Thank you for lurk, my friend. Have yourself a good day. Yeah, it's just today was one of those days where we just did nothing. My mind is on something else, and I'm just not really focused on this today. But this week there is going to be a change in my scheduling. You'll see a lot more 3D stuff in the afternoons now. So anywhere between my normal time of 12:30 to 2 o'clock, somewhere around there. So we will see a lot more following, a lot more 3D stuff. Trying to keep it within the 3D printing realm, but I don't see anybody. Yay for afternooners, right? Yeah, I tell you what, we're gonna head off to Giggy Jack. Oh, okay. Let's take that back. I'll save Giggy Jack for maybe tomorrow's stream or something. I want to check out this person. Cosplaying props with their 3D printer. Let me check this person out. I don't like taking back raids like that. I don't like doing that, but I just caught this, so I apologize for that. Let me get back into this. See, my mind's not even on. My mind is like completely elsewhere right now. Oh, now, see. Now I'm on my own stream. I don't know what I'm doing. Get back to my stream manager. I've raided her in the past. Why is it not showing? It's not showing. If I raided her in the past, I followed. But it's not showing it me as a follower, I don't think. Okay. Let's start the raid. That's where we're going. Everybody, have a beautiful Sunday. Thank you all for coming in. Sorry, my mind is just completely elsewhere today. We tried. And then, of course, everything's all derailed, like usual. So, have a good rest of your week. See you. Yes, see you soon. 2 weeks. Awesomeness. Have a beautiful rest of your day. See you later.
we're never gonna waver. Stay for the raid, let's light up the night. Through the pixels and madness, we're shining so bright. Printing dreams, building scenes, making magic unfold. This crew's got heart, worth more than gold. Feel them in flows, printing dreams in the air. From broken to beauty, we craft with care. Support is the glue, the bond we share. Through all the chaos, we know you're there. Dizzy from the hype, spinning wild in the stream, but every piece clicks like a well-built machine. Raid incoming, hit the button, let's ride. This community strong, filled with passion and pride. So thanks for watching, let's crank up the pace.